What's up, YouTube? It's great to see you guys again. Today, well, not today, this week, I will be filming myself at the ACSC conference, which is hosted in St. Louis, Missouri, but it's presented by, or I guess hosted officially by the University of Texas. And basically what I'm doing here in St. Louis is I am going to a conference for computer science majors, or STEM majors in general, almost like the DevCon that I went to over the summer, which that's another video that's on my channel. You guys should go check that out. But I've developed a research question which is centered around how can we influence students in the Black community to pursue education or careers in STEM. That's what my research question is. All the other students have different research questions, so I'm happy and excited to hear from them. But currently I'm in the hotel that is fully paid for by the program itself. You guys are getting a quick look at how it is. This is the bathroom. And yeah, so all throughout this week, I'll be picking up the camera, maybe showing a few sessions that I'll be in, maybe some presenters. If I think it's something cool, I'll pick the camera up and show you guys. But yeah, as of right now, I'm just relaxing in my room. My roommate's not here yet. Once he gets here, I'll see if he'd like to introduce himself. If he doesn't want to be on camera, that's fine. But yeah, anyways, I don't want this video to be too long, but at the same time, it is going to be a full week, so I'll try my best to make it short and concise. But stay tuned for what we have going on this week. Okay, what's up, guys? It's another day. It's Sunday today. Technically the first day of the SC conference, and we're in the building right now. I just got my badge. They gave us free backpacks. I have it in my big backpack here. This is my travel bag, so I don't really want to carry this big backpack around, but yeah, we're here. I have my camera with me. So let's just get started with the day. Okay, YouTube, I just got out, or I should say I'm going on lunch right now. I've been working on finding data sets for my research question, which again is how can we influence a higher pursuit in computer science education and computer science degrees in the Black community. One thing I didn't have before coming here was raw data sets. So thankfully I've been working with mentors to get some raw data sets that I can curate. And then I'm just gonna be entering that using the pandas library in Python just to curate it myself and clean it and then analyze it. So, just basic data analysis. But yeah, I am really hungry. I didn't eat breakfast. I came right over here. So we have an hour to walk around and get something to eat. So let's go. Oh, so it looks like this is where we're gonna have the job fair. You can see so much little tables and cubicles. Okay, y'all, this convention center is super big, so I did get lost and I don't have enough time to sit and eat, but I did get a Jamaican bacon hot dog. So it has like bacon, jerk chicken sauce, all of that. So I won't get to try it on camera, but if I remember, I'll let you guys know how it is. It looks really good though. Okay, I'm back now. Gotta get started on what I was working on. And I'll let you guys see a quick sneak peek. This is, hold on. Well, okay, you guys won't be able to see, but just know I'm working. Alright guys, we ended off the day with a career panel from professionals in our respective career paths, and it was pretty informative. I didn't get a chance to record, honestly, because they were sitting far away and I couldn't get them on my camera, but I learned a lot, got to ask some questions, which is always great. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna go back to, oh, that's the wrong bus. But right now we're catching a shuttle to go back to the room. I feel like, me personally, I'm gonna go back to the room, finish working on what I need to work on. I think I finally got enough data sets, so that's great. But with all that being said, I should say, yeah, that's gonna conclude everything I have going on for today. So see you tomorrow. Okay, good morning, guys. It's day 2 of the conference. Today is Monday, and we're headed to what room are we going to? 260 for our first session. I don't know what it is, but we'll see.
Laser and most powerful laser in the world. And then I moved over to the global security area where I proceeded to spend the large majority of it.
I'm a member of the student programming committee this year. I was asked, I don't even know how I got this, but anyway, I was asked to...
Okay, guys, we just finished our first 2 sessions for the day. The first one was about resume building, which I've been to so many workshops on that. I've actually very much refined my resume throughout this whole year, but I can always do better, especially with all the new experiences I'm gaining. And then the second session was about portfolios and what to include on them, what they're used for, and showing us a few examples. So that was the first 2 sessions, and we're about to walk to our next session. So let's see what that's about. Okay, so I'm getting ready to start working on my research question, and then I've kind of refined it again this morning. I've been switching it up a lot, but looking at all the data, that's been helping me pin down exactly what I want to target with my presentation. And then I also just made myself a study guide because I have an exam as soon as I get back to school. So yeah, I'll get started working on both of those. Alright guys, it's right around lunchtime. We're walking over to the Cambridge computing event to get some free barbecue and just step in and see what they have going on. So yeah. Okay, we're outside walking to the venue where the Cambridge computing event is happening. And of course I forgot my jacket. It's a little chilly, but nothing too bad. I can easily handle it. This is also my first time walking around the city, and this is how it's looking. There is the convention center. You can see how big it is, but it's a super large area. I got lost yesterday. If I was walking around that building back there by myself, I'd get lost again. But they do have maps, and yeah, I'm honestly enjoying this walk. I haven't really seen the city at all, but I'm here for a full week, so I'll get lots of opportunity to explore some more. Okay guys, I've been working. Let me just show y'all. This is what I have so far. All this code. I've been hard at work, but now I'm gonna go to, it's not a job fair, it's like a exhibit. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'll get a chance to speak with a lot of companies, a lot of recruiters, a lot of people in general. So it's gonna be my break. As soon as I'm done with that, I'm gonna go back to my room and just keep working, and that's probably gonna conclude my day. So I'll record whatever I can of the me walking around talking to people. Other than that, you guys will see me when it's Tuesday, the next day. So yeah. Whoa, so this is how it looks inside the exhibit center, guys. It's really cool over here. There's so much things, so much lights, so much companies. Like, there's just a lot going on over here. So yeah, I'm just gonna be walking around, talking to as much people as I can talk to, networking as best as I can. I hope my hair isn't all messed up right now. I might have to fix it. But yeah, this is honestly amazing. All right, good morning, everyone. We woke up again today, and let me give you guys a quick outfit of the day. I have my Morehouse sweatshirt. I'm leaving my jacket behind because it has not been serving me too well at the convention center. And then I have these nice loafers, slacks, and a dress shirt underneath. But anyways, let me start moving. I am headed to the convention center. Our first session is at 8:30 and it's 8, so I'm gonna catch the bus. I'm gonna head over there right now. I'll record what I can and you guys will see what we're doing today. It's gonna be a lot of individual work and group work, so I might not have a lot of film for Tuesday, but you guys will get to see what I do record.
Oh, come on, work with me, folks. Good morning, SC25. It is such a pleasure to be with you. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am.
All right, guys, I'm just about all done for the day. Other than the first session I had in the morning, I haven't done anything else but sit in that cinder block room and work on my research question. And I'm finally done coding to get all the graphs, everything. I'm done with all that. I did my draft for my lightning talk. So tomorrow I'll be presenting. It's gonna be my draft presentation, and then on Thursday, which is the last day of the convention, is where I'm gonna be presenting fully. So now I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit, and then I'm gonna head back to my room. And yeah, that's about it for today. So I'll get a couple of clips, and then I'll call it a night, and you guys will see me again tomorrow morning. All right, guys, we are in the second to last day of my time being at the SC25 convention, and right about, let me check. Yeah, so it's almost 9:30, and there is a Meta representative coming to speak with students. So I have a personal question for them because I recently got my account disabled, and that's partially due to the Meta AI banning a whole bunch of accounts over the last year, and Meta has fired a lot of their human workers. So I have a question for them about that, but we're gonna head to that session, and then a lot of the day is just personal work on our projects. We do have a lightning talk, which is a 30-second to 60-second presentation about what we'll be speaking on, our topics. So I have that prepared, and then I think we'll just be finishing up our full presentations, and we'll present tomorrow, which is our last day here. So yeah.
Okay, yes, thank you.
Anyone else interested in Meta? Oh, okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, what's up, guys? I came over to the mentorship meeting to initially grab just some food, but I happened to run into Gabe here, and I'd just like you to introduce yourself to the camera real quick.
Yeah, thanks, Alan. Great lunch, by the way. I had the turkey Cobb salad, and it hit pretty good. Yeah, Gabe Cafferty here. I'm a solutions architect at AWS. focus on all things data, AI, high performance computing. Alan and I were just sitting here having a conversation about how this whole AI wave really traces back to like the 40s, when some cognitive scientists mapped out the human neuron, like a neuron in our brain, and how that is basically what a parameter is in an AI model now. So we're talking about, you know, some data processing, some matrix multiplication, and, you know, building intelligence. It's exciting stuff.
Yeah, and so I mean, we got a chance to talk about the functions of neural networks in the human brain, and how AI is essentially just a program that emulates a human at a task, and all those functions coming together to create transformer models, and then be implemented into AI models and a lot of what we see today. So yeah, thank you for sharing that information with me. But I did want to ask, like, how old are you? Because you seem like you're just so cool, and there's something that's really like drawn into you. So I just wanted to, like, because you do have a lot of experience, but you also look young, sound young, and just something about you. I don't know.
Sure, yeah. So I graduated undergrad in 2019. I am 29 years old. I turned 30 in January. Yeah, so I've been working in tech since I was probably you're a sophomore in college now. That's when I first started getting interested in data analytics, which was kind of like my introduction into the tech industry. So I've been doing this kind of stuff for about a decade now, for all of my 20s, and you know, no plan on stopping anytime soon. I love this stuff. I'm passionate about it. Love talking to like-minded people like my friend Alan here. And yeah. How about yourself? How old are you?
Well, I'm 20.
Yeah.
So I mean, you have some years on me, but I mean, as you said, initially I just wanted to be, you know, just maybe like a website developer, but I got a chance to get my hands on developing AI models and doing data analysis, and I'm seeing how cool it is and how much you can do with just large language models, and how effective they can be, and it's really the future of AI in general.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm pivoting now, moving more towards data analysis, and that's what's really piquing my interest, which is why when I saw you had that on your topics to discuss, I just knew I had to come down and sit over here, and I'm so glad I did.
Yeah, I'm glad you did as well. And I'll just say that AI is just the next evolution of technology tooling, and whoever historically the people who are able to pick up, learn, and implement tools the most effectively are the ones who have the most influence in how the future gets built. The whole, you know, everything around us was built by people who are no more capable, no smarter than you and I. They're just, you know, have the initiative to do so and the curiosity to lean in, learn, and implement with new technologies. So that's what we're trying to do here at Supercomputing 25. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, as you saw, I went to a mentorship lunch, and I got to meet a really cool guy, Gabe Cafferty. I mean, that was a great experience, or a great interaction, I should say. I just went back to the room with the rest of my tech group, and I practiced my lightning talk, which is just like a 45-second overview of my research presentation, and that went really well. So now I just have to finish my final presentation slides, because I will be presenting tomorrow morning. But right now I'm actually about to walk into a job fair. I don't have my resume with me, but I don't believe they're taking resumes, so I'll just go in there, connect with everyone on LinkedIn. If it goes well, I'll just send them my resume on LinkedIn, and yeah, once I'm done with this job fair, I'll head back to the room, finish up my presentation, and then I think I'll honestly technically be done for the week, because tomorrow morning I have my official presentation. But yeah, this week is coming to an end very quick. It's been a great experience though. So it looks like the job fair is being held in the dome. I see like all these little cubicles, which must be for like exhibitors. Okay, I think I found the right spot here. But yeah. All right, we're getting ready to do our 45-second presentation overview. A lot of people are nervous, but I'm not, and which is a good thing, because we're going by first name, and since my name starts with 2 A's, I get the opportunity to go first. So yeah, we're heading over to our tech booth. so that we can do, again, like I said, our 45-second overview, and I'll get somebody to record that for the video.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alan Chari, and I am a sophomore computer science major at Morehouse College. And today I'd like to present my research question, which is based around early exposure and how that correlates to the amount of degrees of students who are in the Black community that graduate. I have graphs analyzing AP participation by race as well as graduation rates by race within the last 5 years. So please join me tomorrow morning if you have a chance to hear the rest of my research.
Everyone, my name is Andrea Silva. I'm a statistics and data science major at the University of Central Florida, and my project is on uncovering patterns of cognitive function and vulnerability in human-AI interaction. And the way that I did this is that I picked a very large data set with over 1 million conversations. We need to understand the human impact of AI in order to be able to create safe and effective.
Okay guys, today is my last day in St. Louis. In about 15 minutes, as soon as I get to the convention center, I'm going to be presenting my research, and then I'll record that and you guys will get to see what I've been doing for so long. Let me make sure my hair is all ready. But yeah, today is the last day. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and enjoyed my experience. I know I've enjoyed it, and I'm super thankful to have this opportunity. Not many students, not many people get to learn as much as I've learned in this week, and meet as many people as I've gotten the chance to meet. So very thankful, great opportunity. Thank you to Tech, thank you to University of Texas, and I'm appreciative of everything. So yeah. All right, good morning everyone. My name is Alan Chari. I'm a sophomore computer science major at Morehouse College. And today I want to talk about how early exposure in computer science and tech at large plays a role in the graduation rate of computer science degrees within the Black community. So I wanted to look at students K through 12 to see if they had access to AP or just STEM courses that would lead to computer science degrees, and how often students within the Black community took up those opportunities, as well as looking at colleges, considering what colleges enroll a large amount of Black students and how many of those students graduate with a computer science or tech degree. So this was made possible using TAC's Stampede 3 supercomputer. Using Jupyter Notebook, I was able to use a lot of data sets and filter them out using Python, and then eventually plot them with Matplotlib and Seaborn. So with these first two graphs, it's looking at AP participation by race as well as AP accessibility by race. So on that first figure, we see that it is heavily dominated by the Asian community, and then Hispanics and white community, whereas the Black community is at a lower rate, so they don't have as much access as the other students. And then because of that, in figure 2, we see that a similar representation is presented here, whereas the Asian race and white race take up a lot more of those AP exams, and there's not a lot of Black students that are participating. And then these second two graphs are looking at the graduation rate for computer science degrees within the Black community. We see that there's a heavy decline as of 2013. There's many factors as to why, but it hasn't been able to go up much since then. It went up partially in 2020 due to COVID and a lot of people wanting to have remote jobs, but the difference was only about 1%, so it's not as significant as some may think. And then on the right, we see what specific degrees in computer science or engineering were taken up by each race. And again, we see it's a lot of white people, more Asians, but not as much Black or African American students. And so what I've been able to conclude is HBCUs help a lot in retention rate. A lot of students that do go to HBCUs end up staying there, And so this means a lot because on the last figure, figure 6, we see those students who do graduate with a computer science or any sort of tech-related degree for undergrad. When they do choose to pursue their education at a higher level by getting a doctorate, they end up staying with that same degree instead of switching over. So for students within the Black community who would like to take up computer science, HBCU is the way to go. And I'd like to thank Tech for making this research all possible.
Based around how a deep learning model using convolutional neural networks is able to distinguish between cognitively normal individuals and individuals with dementia.
YouTube and Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, they have the highest daily usage out of all age groups. 18 and 19 show most time spent, which is not surprising.
And I'm going to be doing charter versus public schools. So my question is, how does access to resources in K through 12 impact Black student pursuit of bachelor's degree in computer science?
Alright guys, as you can see, I'm finally done with my presentation. Somebody really liked my suit, so he gave me a free slice of cheesecake. I don't know the exact flavor. It looks like some sort of caramel or cookie dough, something like that. But that's gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this experience as much as I did. I'm all done with everything, about to head to the final meeting with the rest of the group, and then we'll get to branch off. Everyone is going back home tomorrow. I'll try my best to see some of this city before I leave, but that's it for this video. So thank you guys for watching.